Hello, everyone. Oops. Wow, that was fun. So I thought I'd do a little experiment with music tonight. And play Christmas music to see if they blocked that for copyright. But Christmas music by my favorite band. Well, one of my favorite bands. So let's see how this works out. Anyway, plug my phone in real quick. And what was that? So anybody trying to contact me from now on will be screwed, and I don't care. So how is everyone tonight? Is everybody having a good freaking, what is it, Tuesday? Jesus. Holiday at least? I don't know. Do you have family down that's making you nuts? Are you staying with family that's making you nuts? Tell us all about it. Why I said that. So yeah, we're gonna go over the damage from this weekend. From the carnage. Well, I mean, it really wasn't really that bad. Yeah, damn it. And what? Okay, there we go. There. Okay, so this is kind of funny actually. So my buddy at work, Logan, from Logan Squared, our automotive channel, got an RC car for Christmas, and he got it early, and he wanted to go to the skate park because he had some time today. So over the weekend at LaBelle, so we broke this axle, cheap Chinese knockoff axle, sheared it straight through, sheared the pin off, actually the drive pin inside the CV joint. So I replaced that with like a hodgepodge together from Spare Parts Armor one, and then we sheared this one, and we hung it up for the day. So since we're going to the skate park, I replaced this one, and then we sheared this one. So I'm just going to order some M2Cs and be done with it because I'm tired of breaking front axles. And in this thing, the way I drive it, yeah, it needs something really solid in the front end. So plus I need some out drives anyway. So that's the whole deal with this. And I'm not going to change the axle tonight, obviously, because I'm going to, well, MTCs will take a week to get here. Well, probably about 3 days. So I'll have them by either Thursday's live cast or whatever. Mike, what's up, buddy? Yes. Johnny on the spot. Amy, hello. Good. Also, Johnny on the spot right away. Love it. Welcome, guys. Glad you're here. So anyway, if anybody missed it, yeah, blown axle on this guy. So I'm just going to get some N2Cs and call it a day. So that's all we're going to see of the stunt truck. And that's all we broke on the stunt truck over the massive carnage that happened in Lehigh this weekend. Actually, well, no, I'll hang the crate up later. Now, crate, on the other hand, well, it's got some damage. So I was going to see the front end's a bit mangled. Better, yeah, there we go. So we're going to be redoing the front of this. Obviously, I don't have a new bumper for it right now, but yeah, we definitely need to take a look at the B and C blocks, get the suspension off, and make sure there's no other damage. And when you take a pin completely out of the truck, you need to inspect your C and D blocks because you probably got something else going on. So, all right, let's see if we can kind of get this within view of me. And yes, that is a what do you call it? A V6 battery strap. The only battery strap that can handle this truck. Anyway, actually, I want to take the damn tires off first. Where is my wrench? There it is. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. I'm dreaming of days after Christmas. Christmas will be a thing. Early January will be something altogether different. Yeah. yeah. Dreaming of a white Christmas. Hard to believe there's a Christmas album by a band named Bad Religion, huh? Well, I gave that one away, didn't I? Now they can definitely copyright me. That sucker was on there. But yeah, this thing performed flawlessly as usual. And once you see the whole cut of everything we did on Sunday, you'll understand that we really, really put these things through the paces. Oh, by the way, before I forget, we will have a review on a Hyper Go brand new truck that Logan Squared just got for Christmas on Thursday because he went to the skate park tonight, and there will be a video of that. Actually, there already is. I just haven't finished it yet. And there will be a video of him on a half pipe as well, and the torture that truck went through. And I'm going to take it apart on my bench and see what's been damaged and what hasn't, and keep an honest review of the little sucker, because they're advertising the crap out of those things, so might as well take one that was bought by somebody who's a complete noob and took it to a skate park and ran like 4 batteries through it and see what's happened and what hasn't, and go from there. I think that screws actually was beat up, because there's no way that's a 0.5 or 1. Where are my bits? Damn it. I got a bunch of shit missing because I packed so much stuff to go to Lehigh with us. Make sure we had stuff to fix the cars in case. You don't want to be 100 miles from home or, an hour from home and rip stuff apart and not be able to fix it. All right. We'll see. What are they, like American sized or something? Yeah, I hate that when I run into something at work that's like that metric just won't fit. It's like, are you shitting me? Oh yeah, this thing took some use, that's for sure. All right, where's my drill? Yes. All right. Is the music too loud, guys? Just housing. There we go. Oh, bastard. Oh yeah, that's gotta go. Enjoy. Little sucker don't want to come out. All right, let's go. Enjoy. All right. And Mike, I don't know if you've had any problems with the V6 steering servo saver, dude. I put one in my Notorious, and it's floppy, dude. It's like whiskey dick in it, man, big time. It's just fucking like it can't even turn my tires anymore. I wasn't aware you had to shim those things up and shit. So I guess I'm gonna take it out when I do the axles and shim it up. because I had to glue it just to get it to work. You know, that's I figured with that double spring in there and shit, you know, it'd be good, but I mean, it's too sensitive for hardcore, I guess. I guess it's good with the stock tires, but not with those monster ass trenchers on there. Just saying, you know. Flying monkeys. All right. Okay. Too much turning by hand. Fuck all that. Oh, that's falling off, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I usually 3-0 those things. All right. The shocks disconnected here. No. That's the second one. No, that's it. Oh, really? Well, that was a bum-ass move. It's actually in a different hole. Oh, no, they're both in the outside. We're good. I thought I put the shocks in different holes on both sides. That would have been good. Oh, lovely. Another spinner. Oh, I got this. Well, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they're only like 5 inches wide. I mean, they're huge. I'm sure that's the problem. It's just, you know, I figured that thing would be tougher since it had double springs and all that, and it was the upgrade model from the V5. And I mean, the V5 was, you know, pretty much crap. You had to shim the crap out of it. But you'd think the V6 would have been a tougher unit, but not really. It's probably a smoother, more well-working unit with stock tires, but not with anything beastly like that. You know, it's just can't handle it. But how was I getting at before that? Shit. Oh man, I fucking forgot now. Don't worry, in 5 minutes I'll remember it. That's how it works when you're old. Yeah. You like think about something, you want to tell somebody, by the time you got over to tell them, or you waited until they were done with their conversation, you totally forgot what the hell you were going to say. That's just the way it works when you're old, bro. Don't worry, you'll get there. Alright. This bulkhead off now. Ooh, damn, that's not supposed to be doing that. It's also the... Oh, no, that's the bulkhead screw that ripped through the bumper. That's what that is. Right. Not bulkhead, but B block. Yeah, the other one's missing. I imagine the B block is cracked. This is why I'm taking this apart, because I don't see the A block being aluminum having that problem. Yeah, I didn't think so. Whoa, no, can't play that. That's not part of the Christmas album. Oh, that's not on my TV, stupid. Where the hell's my phone? Fuck. You asshole. I guess we played the whole Christmas album already. Oh, fuck. Well, that was fun. Shit. Just when you think you found a loophole, you screw you right in the monkey. All right, so... All right, keep that up here. Get rid of this for a minute. All right. That's a good idea. And we've discovered that I can move things with my fingers. Sure, that was like just ridiculous to watch. All right. So. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say we damaged that block pretty good, huh? I'm saying we probably pulled that screw out of the bulkhead, too. Yeah, that was a good hit. But, yeah, the amount of damage this thing took throughout the day and then kept going was pretty phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. Well, this thing might actually still tighten down. Or not. But then again, that's the nice thing about those screw holes is that you can go really deep on the bottom of a stock bulkhead. You can just drill it all the way through and just make sure the screws don't meet in the middle. Yeah, so we can go a lot deeper than that. So we'll get a new bulkhead, or not bulkhead, but a new B block. I need to find somebody who makes a B block that's aluminum but shaped like this. So you get those secondary screws in there because that helps out a lot with chassis strength and also holding the damn bumper on. So let's see our meshes. All right. That's not bad. We got a lot of bearing wiggle there. So that's bearing wiggle is all that really is. We've still got really solid mesh in this diff, and that's obviously been in there for a minute. I'm not sure how long, but long enough to eat this drive cup. Well, no, that's the other truck that's got the eaten up drive cup. Never mind. So we'll put some new bearings in there when we got it apart. Brand new MTC front shock tower. That is gorgeous. Tough as nails, baby. Made in the USA. Some damn fine machinists and designers and testers, metallurgists and all that kind of stuff, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, that's done. So, yep, we're going to need that. Let's see. What else are we going to need? We need a new bumper, spring. Took forever, but we finally did one in. This is one of the OG Canadian RC96 jobs. Super tough. Had it on that truck since the day it came out, and that was probably a year ago. And it's just starting to degrade now. The only reason I'm even going to change it is because it's been through hell, and I've got more. But I'm definitely not going to throw it away. Because if somebody's got a stock Armor one, that's still better. So, all right, we got one of those new ones in here too. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, first day I had this new steering crank, the bell crank setup from the V6, broke the one on the left side immediately. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Now, is that adjustable? Is that actually? No, that's locked in. All right. It looks like there's more threads there. Huh. I wonder if it's just ridiculously Loctite on like the old one was. Well, yeah, it moves. But it is tightened all the way down. So, yeah, it's got to be shimmed up. Yep. Take some... Hey, Wire, what's up, buddy? Hey, Foreman, welcome back, dude. Lurking and listening. I like it. That's a good thing to do. You learn a lot that way. Scorched blocks. All right. I mean, Scorch is great, dude. I've dealt with them before, but they make one that's shaped like that though, because I don't want anything weird on there. What's her name? Sorry, man. Couldn't afford to pass that one up. That's great. All right. Well, we'll look into that block later. Check out Scorched. If I get Scorched, I'm going to have to get something else in the meantime anyway, because coming from England, it's going to take a minute. Takes a while to get something from across the pond. Hell, it takes a while to get something from Canada. Fucking people, man. I don't get it. So there's that. So what else do we have? The 8S didn't go with us. Nick's 6S didn't go with us. The GT obviously didn't go. The Typhon I already had to rip an axle out of, but it's probably messed up anyway. Shit. I'm trying to think. What can I do with this? Well, I guess I could put bearings in the diff for now, at least. At least that's something to do, right? Trio is overpriced, bro. I don't care who you are. Trio, everything Trio is through the roof. No. Am I thinking Trio? No, I'm thinking of something else. No, Trio, I have Trio parts, but as long as it's shaped the same way, dude, I just want a 4-bolt front block, not a 2-bolt front block or a B block, you know. I don't want it to just bolt into the freaking thing. I want it to actually, you know, bolt into everything. Oh, a loose bolt in the cover might help. We're gonna have even better freaking contact. Anyway. Yeah. I'm thinking of somebody else. Who's that stupid expensive company? What the hell are they called? Viviton. That's it. Yeah, Viviton is overpriced. I don't care who you are. I don't care if the thing vacuums your floors and makes julienne fries. All right, it's not worth it. There's stuff just as good that's cheaper. Everything they have is overdone and overpriced. That's what I love about M2C is everything is just simple, basic, elegant, designed to work, works well, done. No bullshit, no frills. Just here it is. It kicks ass. Deal with it. You know, like that's the way parts ought to be. I mean, especially, you know, with what I do for a living. I wish everything was like that. You know, it's a perfect product for what it's designed for, and that's the best thing in the world. You can't beat it. I mean, especially after I did that torture test on those knockoff axles from Amazon. 4 CVDs for like $37 or something like that. Yeah, I blew a pin in about half a battery, and then I blew another one in about the rest of that battery after I put a different axle in it. And then I've blown 3 of them now in probably 2 batteries. So, dude, my phone's over there, man. You're gonna make me get. I'm just kidding. Messing with you, man. It's all good. I'll get it in a second. Whoa, that fell out like a. I didn't know I was pregnant move. Wow, that was brutal. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I think I've had Trio parts before, bulkheads especially. Oh, did you get that thing I tried to I tagged you on Facebook? The guy wanted to know if you needed to shim GPM internal diff gears on a 6S 29 mil. Because he was asking about it. He kept saying he was having binding putting it together. Of course, you know, he was putting it together wet, which you don't do, but like I don't know because I've never used them. And they from the back of the crown gear, it looks like you're not supposed to have any shims in there. So I kind of tagged you in it and was like, hey, you know how to fix this? So I don't know if you saw that or not, but maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I did not yawn. Fuck you. All right. Same shit again, I guess. God damn it, people. Yeah, I see it's got the secondary bolts too, but dude, look how thin that is. I mean, that's like that's an afterthought. Putting those little screw holes on there. There's no beef to it, you know. It's not like the stock one's got like some heft to it. And I mean, honestly, with what we do to these things, we really need it. Okay, whatever the hell. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that meant. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, yeah. No, do not. Oh, I see. American Jesus is actually on the album. Right. Well, don't play that one. Did a remix. Oh, I just got my eyes, but. Right. No. I mean, dude, worst case scenario, I'll just put a plastic one back on there. I'm fine with that. That one lasted me for like a year. I mean, it's not a problem I've ever had running that style. However, running the 2-bolt jobs, I ended up with a lot more broken pins, bent pins, a lot more busted up control arms, broken blocks. The 4-bolt setup is just a better design. I don't know why they don't all come like that. It's stupid to me. I mean, the TRL doesn't even come like that. But I mean, with the TRL, it's supposed to be a race thing. You're not supposed to hit shit with it. It's kind of a rule with race cars. Oh God, my eyes are burning like a mother. Right. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we need bearings and shims. Maybe. Nah. Better. Much better. I like that. I will order that tonight. Trust me. That will be ordered tonight. All right. This is the second style bearings. I need medium. Then we need this. Damn it. Ow! Shit. Spraying my toes over. Retard. And a retard is strong with this one. But what you really have to worry about is weaponized autism. I know, right? What? It's a good bearing. Not about the one I took out, but this is better. I think that's Nick's old case, actually. No. Get out of my diff. Really? Good ones? Jesus. That's better. Wow. I didn't realize those things were that bad. Alright. Crap. I don't know where my diff shims are right now. Nice. Uh-oh, what's everybody saying? Yeah, dude, I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, because their prices are good too, from what I remember. Plus, I need some more of those bearings for the steering racks. Flying monkeys. They're dangerous. Problem is they're small. They don't show up on radar. Right. Where are the color on these? James. Oh, that's too big. Alright. They're all stacked in there, so shit. Just all in a pile from the damn dip video. Alright, well, let's see how this works out. Cool Spawn, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Love that sunset shot, dude. That was tight work, dude. Everybody should check that out. Well, by my usual code, that should be perfect. Let's give it a shot, I guess. You know, we're just going over the stuff we broke this weekend. As I posted on Facebook, I've like 1,000, no, not 1,000, shit. Like 87 different videos I have to go through. I've still got 36 left on the one card. And then we had 8 on the other card I already went through. Chase cameras on a stick, head cameras, like, you know, handheld cameras. We got shots galore. And I'm going to try to condense this all down to the ultimate 1 minute psychotic action video that's just nonstop fucking blast. More than likely, I'm going to come out with several different videos because we're not going to be able to fit it all into one. But we've got a lot of. I mean, if you've seen anything, the last couple shorts I put up are just like little snippets. Like literally, like we've got 5 times as much footage that hasn't gone up yet. And I'm just trying to get it all together, and it's just a lot of work. Yeah, so, but don't worry. There's really, really wild, cool shit coming soon from Lehigh. Yeah, that's just a great jump. I mean, the way they set that up is just really cool. They didn't see us coming. They didn't think they were going to be jumping over the handrail. But, you know, tell us RC guys do it. Thanks, baby. I appreciate that. Oh, that's cool, man. Awesome. That's great when you get the little ones involved. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's the amount of power and weight you're dealing with in an 8S. Yeah, my buddy at work, Logan Squared, I gave him this little off-brand I don't know, like stadium truck style thing like a couple months ago, and he never really got it up and running because he didn't have batteries that fit it. And then he got an Hypergo for Christmas. And we went to the skate park with it tonight, and the video is coming out soon, probably tonight. It was pretty wild. And so the other battery he got with it fits the other car, so now he's letting his daughter drive that car, and they're driving together, and that's really cool because his daughters are very young. They're like 6 and 8, I think. I'm aware, Amy. Can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. For like 3 very important reasons. One of them is I haven't had vacation in 5 years because I keep changing jobs before I'm there for long enough to where I think it's okay to leave them alone for a week. Unlike this place where I'm not exactly the number one guy there, which has been it's been a while since I haven't been. But it's very humbling, and it keeps me in check, and I'm learning again, which is great. Because if you're an automotive technician and you're not learning every day, then you're stagnating. If you're stagnating, you're falling behind. And in this day and age, you can't afford to do that because technology is going really quick. Now, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff we're dealing with now. I remember 10, 12 years ago, you hooked up to a car with a scanner, you might have 3 or 4 computers on a closed area network talking to each other on fiber optic cables at light speed. No big deal. Most I've seen so far is 76 computers on a closed area network talking to each other at light speed. Yeah. You know what the problem is with a closed area network and a whole bunch of different computers on it? Well, you remember the party lines in the 80s? They have these advertisements on like USA Up All Night, like call now, talk to some hot chick. And you call up and it's like a bunch of dudes just like, hey, is there a hot chick here? And you get one drunken idiot that's going, blah, 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 and nobody else can talk because this idiot won't shut up. That's how a can line works. So when one of the computers goes apeshit, it just starts spitting ones and zeros nonstop, and everybody else goes into safe mode because they're getting a implausible signal from said computer. So there's a little bit of the joys of controlled area network diagnosis on current model cars. That's my daily life. I mean, not always. Sometimes it's just simple mechanical stuff, like noises, vibrations, stuff make creaking noises or whatever, shit's loose, AC quit working, whatever, some easy stuff like that. But every once in a while, you get one of those fun electrical ones, and you never know what it's going to be. Because if you didn't know this, oil and liquid can travel through wiring harnesses inside them. Yeah, that's kind of the thing we're dealing with now. Yeah, problem with snow, Mike, is it might have contaminants in it. If you cross water that's got contaminants in it across power lines, it tends to arc out. M2C, bro, I'm telling you. I'm seriously, man. I mean, I know they're expensive, and I'm done with screwing around with the stunt truck with axles, with the notorious with front axles with CV joints. I'm just gonna get some M2Cs and be done with it. We inherited some M2C rear axles from one of the buyouts we did, and then I bought another pair, and we still have all 4 of them. They're in various different cars at this point, but we still have all 4 of them, and they still all work. And I love the fact that they sell pins, so when your pins wear down, you can replace them. I mean, considering the quality of everything else they make, I don't think you can go wrong with a pair of MPC outdrives and a pair of MPC axles. You just can't screw that up. I mean, maybe unless you put grease all over it and then a bunch of dirt gets in it and sands it down to nothing. But you know what I mean. I mean, you just can't screw that up. Anyway, differential turned out perfect. It's like tiny bit of play. For a used diff, I don't really want to tighten that up anymore because that's going to be just fine until I need to change it out, which won't be too long, judging by the wear on that crown gear or ring gear. Seats are worn down pretty good all the way around, even though it's not skipping. Yeah, that's a very sharpened set. That's an old ass diff. That diff's probably been in there for a year. Yeah, that's the way I'd go, man. I mean, I tried the cheap route. I've tried the expensive route, and I've tried the OG route. Original equipment. And with axles, man, you can't beat it. I mean, dude. Just the metallurgy alone, dude. I've got a chassis in my Creighton that's been off a parking garage, off a 4-story, jumped over a 2-story house, and failed a bunch of times trying to jump over a 2-story house, and been sent to the moon, dude, and it's never bent or twisted and I slapped the concrete on that 4-story parking garage, Joe. That thing's still solid. I did not have the back end brace on there, but then if you watch the full length video, you can see when I picked the car up, all I did was bust a D block and throw a pin, but the chassis is straight as an arrow. And now with that back brace on it, there's no way it's going to bend. I don't think I'm ever going to upgrade my V5s to the full V6 conversion, though, with the braces and all that. I just don't see the point. I mean, yeah, it's a better setup, but for the money, I'd rather just buy a V6 and upgrade it, you know? I mean, at some point, all race cars wear out, and monster trucks alike, you know. There comes a point when you've stressed everything to the point where it's just falling apart. You know, the metal can only be tweaked so many times and shit like that, and eventually it'll just be worn out, and I'll probably have to get a new one, but who knows? For now, I'm just going to keep on having a good time. Right. Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't bend one. I really wish I had the money to get one from the Typhon, because the Typhon is actually kind of coming into its own, even though it's kind of a joke of a car, you know, a bastard child of 3 different trucks. Well, of a car and 2 trucks. That's a weird way to be. Yeah. That only happens like once in a blue moon, where you actually get two get inside the ovum. From 2 different dudes too. You know, that's good. That it's happened, but it's rare. Anyway, enough about conception. But it's becoming a very useful tool, especially being a camera car, because of the low stability of it. You know, I mean, let's look at the old guy. You know, I just steal an axle out of it. It's just like going to the skate park. You know, I mean, we got, you know, this massive long Mojave chassis, and then Creighton suspension, arms, knuckles, axles, rods, and then Creighton shock rods, but Typhon shock bodies. And then, I mean, the rest of it's all, you know, it doesn't really matter. Still running Typhon body, just extended. But it makes a very low, stable platform. Oh, and these are 4S Creighton tires? Yeah, pinion came off. It makes a very stable platform for a camera car. So it's kind of becoming a useful tool. I might just upgrade it, even though, you know, it's been kind of my joke for a while. I mean, I drove this chassis through a TV, for Christ's sake. Yeah, man. I mean, that would be a welcome addition to this thing. And a decent servo. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's pretty much all hand-me-down parts, too. You know, it's like, I get new ones for something else. I put, you know, whatever I got left over on this. But it does have all 29 millimeter diffs, my differential setups, my shock setup, which is kind of half-assed right now because I don't have the shock springs for the front. I got to order another set of Centuries, which I'll do probably tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, it's got some mic trucks in it. Not all of them. Oh my god, this chassis is so bad. The back end's like twisted back down. I mean, it's like literally. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys see this, but it's got waves, bro. It's like, yeah, even the back end like is like twisted back up and over. That thing has been through hell. Wow. Yeah. It's been a trip, man. Past 2 years has been wild. I've had some fun. And honestly, I gotta say, you know, freaking if it wasn't for this YouTube channel, I'd be in a much worse space, man. A lot's happened to me in the last 2 years. A lot of stuff that would make people just give up. or start doing really dumb shit. And I've managed to keep on the same path I've been on for a long time. That's a slow, steady realization of how fucked up I am and fixing myself. But we all do it at our own pace, right? Anyway, I really don't have shit to work on yet until I get parts, because yeah. And like I said, on Thursday we're doing that review on the HyperGo, and we will have videos up shortly from its first skate park endeavor and half pipe endeavor. It's pretty awesome. You guys will love it. And like I said, this is my partner from my other channel, Logan Squared Automotive, Logan Brown. We work next to each other. Yes, we have the same name, so we call ourselves Logan Squared. He's a trip, dude. The dude's a hoot. I used to be the class clown at every shop I ever worked at. Every place I ever worked, I was the funny guy. I was the guy always cracking jokes, making everybody laugh, keeping the mood light. Not till I work next to this motherfucker. Dude, this guy's just nuts. I mean, who comes up with weaponized autism? Logan Brown did. He just screamed it in the middle of the shop one day for no reason, dude. Like, he's just that kind of dude. He's a great guy, though. He's a veteran. He's a father. A good one. He's a good dude. Solid dude. Anyway, yeah, so I guess this weekend's probably going to be really light, because after the last weekend, still got a ton of editing work to do. I still got cars to fix. Obviously, I'm going to need parts for a couple things. Nick's 223 came out solid even after Robbie drove 2 batteries through it, which is pretty surprising. Popped a shock off the bottom, but it was a short screw. Just put a longer one in. It was all good. My roof skids are doing excellent. No problems there. No more wear than normal. That's kind of it. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that you can't see until you take it all apart that's a little messed up or a little tweaked or a little broken, but it's the way these things are. They just keep on trucking until they actually really break. And then when you take them apart, you find 5 more things that are messed up, but that just shows how resilient they are. They just keep on trucking. Even when you push them to absolutely insane extremes like we do. I mean, we sent this thing. Well, so I let Robbie drive it as a camera car, and Robbie's never driven an RC car off a jump before. And I'm like, dude, just follow my truck. Just follow it off the jump. He's like, all right. And he lands it. And I'm like, all right. So then later on in the day, I was like, dude, just send it, man. Full throttle. Just go all the way. Flat out. And he did. And he realized very quickly that this thing does not rotate well in the air. So he went into an invert and then landed it. Actually had the wherewithal to hit the brake, pull it back down, land it, and land it perfectly on a big invert, too. You'll see it in the video. First time he's ever done big air. And big air is not the same as going off a launch ramp and having fun in your yard, like, just doing tricks and learning how to backflip and stuff like that. When you start going like 100 or 50, 70 feet, whatever, like when you've got 4 seconds in the air, it's a different ball game. You've got, okay, if you look at my video, first session on a new ramp, at the end of that video, I try to do a backflip to late flip. And so here's the situation. I did a backflip, pulled out of it, and was like, oh, I still have time. So I tried to do a second flip, hence the late flip, and I landed on my roof or some shit because I didn't have that much time. But what I'm saying is the mentality of having that much time in the air and having that much time to think, but still having to think quickly, is a different thing than just instinctively going off a ramp and hitting the gas and trying to land a backflip. It's a different game. Good night, Amy. I'll talk to you later. it's a different ball game. And it's something I've realized as of late because I'm stepping up to that level because you have to. You know, you want to be. I mean, I'm not trying to be big in this game. I'm not trying to be kamikaze or anything like that. Kamikaze's a great dude. I've met him. I've hung with him like a little bit. Um, real down to earth guy. I'm not trying to be famous on YouTube. I'm not trying to be anything. I mean, I'm just trying to have a good time. And like I said, this hobby has kept me sane through the shit I've gone through lately, and this channel and being able to talk to all you guys. So, and more than anything, I want to be helpful. Like, because I used to be a rookie. I used to be, a 9-year-old with an RC car in the pits with a bunch of adults at a racetrack. Didn't know what the hell I was doing, and my dad was, had to run off to do something, probably a dog show in the next freaking part of the fairgrounds or whatever, because my parents bred and raised dogs, and my dad was a dog show judge for a while. But I've been that person that is afraid to ask questions and doesn't want to freaking bother anybody, and is intimidated by the other people. And I'm just here to say, like, look, anything you want to know. I mean, I've done boats, cars, planes, trains. Um, Never a submersible, but I mean, I've been in RC since I was 6, and my dad was an RC for probably most of his life. He used to fly gliders and planes, and he made his own remote control at one point. I mean, it's back in the 70s, of course, when you kind of had to, but you know what I'm saying. Um, so I've learned a lot over the years, and I had a subscription to RC Car Action for like 20 years. I raced on-road gas for, I think, 10 years, third in the state of Florida twice, 32nd at the Nationals. I've raced everything from 12 scale 4-cell pan car to 6-cell pan car to ovals to road course to off-road to gas off-road, electric on-road, buggies, trucks, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. You name it, I've probably raced it. But the point is I've learned some shit, and the only thing I have left to give to this world is knowledge. So if anybody wants to know anything, if I don't know it, Mike probably does. Dude, I used to be an adrenaline junkie. I was a semi-pro rollerblader for 13 years. I was yeah, I know. Don't make fun of me. Shut up. I did amateur pro-am paintball for like 4 years. I was a skateboarder for 4 years. I was a BMX racer for like 7. I used to build and race like little baby ninjas, Yamaha YSR 50s with 125cc dirt bike motors in them back in the day. I had several dirt bikes and go-karts growing up. I've always been an adrenaline junkie, but now that I'm old and disabled, sending one of these suckers to the moon is the best feeling you could get, bro. Getting that little shot of juice, the best drug in the world, adrenaline. It's free, it's abundant, but it's still hard to get. But it don't cost nothing, thank God. Just whatever it takes you. Oh, you could jump off a building and get that. I mean, it always costs something. It's called equipment. But point being, yeah, dude, when I jumped the house, when I did the house jump, dude, I was just blown away, dude. I got that shot of juice, and I was just like, Damn right it is. And the hip and the knees and the arthritis and everything else. But after that, I knew that I had another way to get my fix. And first time we went down to Lehigh, obviously you saw those videos, but this time we're going to leave in a little bit of the reactions, like me screaming and stuff like that. And, the side of me, see very often when I get super excited. And I just got a big hit of adrenaline from jumping an RC car like 100 feet and doing a double back and landing it. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm actually, it took a lot to sour me on this hobby, dude. It's why I was out of it for like 12 years. I mean, racing got so corporate and so non-fun. It was like, and then we lost a sponsorship partner, um, because he went to jail or whatever. I don't know. It's probably something illegal. I don't know. um, that was footing the bill for a lot of stuff. And, we had two cars running state series and nationals. So it's like 7 races a year, but, one of them's a week long. And every year we got two cars each, two motors each, or two kits, I should say, for cars. Enough spare parts to build a whole nother car. Um, 10 bodies, 5 cases of fuel. Um, and that was our startup for the year. And then, we just went and got whatever else we needed. After the startup, everything was at cost, but essentially I had to run the team and I had to make sure that the other driver, who was also one of our sponsors, was had a good car and was able to drive it around the track, even though he was inexperienced. And then I had to do the best I could at doing my thing. And no, it was a mess. But it was a good experience. I learned a lot, you know. But yeah, obviously that's why I'm back in it, and that's why I'm back in it strong, and that's why I'm back in it, really technical, and modifying stuff and re-engineering shit, and you know taking all the trips and tips. And I can talk tips and tricks from when I was a kid, to today. I mean, it's the same oil filled shock bodies and pistons, and like it always has been. The drivetrain layout is almost identical to stuff they had in the '80s. I mean, it's a classic layout. I mean, it works, so why mess with it? And it's just everything I ever knew about setting up a chassis still applies. So yeah, no, dude, I made the mistake of getting rid of everything, man. I just dumped it, all of it. You know, even I don't think I had any of my toys left over at that point when I sold all my race stuff. Um, and I kept the race stuff around for a couple years after I quit. Also, that was during my first marriage, which was probably part of the problem. Um, but yeah, yeah, I don't think I had any of my toys left. That was probably another reason why I got sour on it, because all I had was my race cars, and finicky they could be. It's not exactly something you just take out in a parking lot to screw around with. Yeah, I mean, I wish I would have kept my original GT, man. I had a team edition GT. Um, I don't know when my Fox disappeared. My red Fox I had from back in the day. I had a Tamiya Blackfoot. I don't think most of these cars made it to California, to tell you the truth, except for the GT. The GT I had down here, I know that. I had a T3 too down here. Yeah, I think most of my cars I got rid of before I left, because had to get rid of everything. All right. Not really looking forward to dealing with this whole crap with going through the side of this thing. Plus, it's missing most of the screws anyway. But at least I can do is get opinion back on it. Of course, I got to find it. Yeah. Let's see here. 115. know, shaft looks all right. Can't tell if it spins or not. We're going to have to spin it around anyway. So, that still works. Where's my flat spot? There we are. Okay. Let's get that aimed in the right position, roughly. Now the question is, what the hell happened to the pinion? Put him bagged up somewhere. Okay, here. I'm at 9 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, my YouTube digest is up. Yay. There it is. 19, huh? You know what? I think we can go bigger on this one. Because honestly, being a 6S with 4S tires, it's got the capability to definitely go faster. And we're not getting the motor hot, so. What do we got here? What the hell is this? 20. Okay. Ooh, looks like probably 24. 21. I like that. That looks good. Let's go with that one. That's a pretty little pinion right there. Let's get the crap out of it. All right, so that'll work. Now this thing will be a different beast. Camera car from hell. All right. Need some room on that. You gotta love when they got a big set screw in them. All right, let's see here. Okay. That. I don't know why I left this one out. We can put that one on there. I think that's a 44 or something like that. That's the pinion I ran when I did 115 with this car. When it had Typhon control arms on it, but still had the Mojave chassis. And the Max 6 G2 with the 1650 on it. Oh, you little bastard, come here. No, you don't. You run away from me. Come here. Yep, on the shaft. Yep, there we go. Oh, what a fit. That looks beautiful. Perfectly lined up. Better damn not come loose. All right. Come here. Perfect. Get a little bit of play all the way around. That's exactly what we want. Find the tightest spot and make sure it's got a little bit of a gap, just as tight as you can have with a tiny bit of play at the tightest spot of the gear, because you're going to have a little bit out around. I mean, these things aren't perfect, but, you know. Wow, is that a sheared screw? No, that's a sheared pin. How the hell did that get there? More fun than a barrel of angry chipmunks. I can't believe 5 of you are still watching me just sit here and go, But thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just me, man. I'm a hot mess of God knows what. Thank you, AWR. That's great, man. You're awesome. By the way, I have to commend you again on the cinematic value of your videos, bro. I mean, seriously, like you expect like Schwarzenegger to come through with a machine gun any minute, you know? It's like they're that good. Right. Seriously, bro. Really dig it. You know, it's fun to like, you know, look at all of us, you know, separately, you know, in our different styles of how we do things and how we lay it out and how we, you know, edit and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I think all of us take a little bit off each other, you know, just like, oh, that looks good. I'll try that, you know, or, you know, whatever. But we all have our basic styles that we stick to and our basic like layouts or whatever. You know, you can always be like, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so's video. Because, you know, you just kind of, you know, see the resemblance or whatever. But, you know, it's still like this fun little community where we all kind of have fun together, you know. It's cool, man. I mean, like, you know, I just hit 2 years, and me and Mike were talking about it because we've been together from the beginning. And it's like I didn't realize that he hadn't hit 2 years quite yet. I think that's what you told me. But you know, he's got such a different layout, and I was like on was it IRC83, right? On his channel earlier today, and I was like, and I was seeing all his thumbnails, and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. And you can just see like how we each take a little bit from each other and make it our own, you know, put our own spin on it. And that's just it's fun that we're all here just doing our thing, you know. I'll be there with bells on, bro. Yeah, I know. I need to quit. Especially smoking 2 different things. Yeah, it's just not working out too well. But, you know, if I could just have like a 20 pack of joints all day, you know, I'd be all right. But no. ICRC. I thought so, man. That's cool, dude. You know, and I'm just like me and you do. You know, I send you raw footage. You go, what do you think I should do with this? You know, and you've even edited shit and sent it back for me. It's like, all right, cool. Now I don't have to do shit. I appreciate it. Lazy American. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking tired American. That's what I am. I've been around for a bit. And I've been, you know, working my ass off forever. Like I said, I haven't had a vacation in 4 years. But, you know, not to mention, I probably don't mention this much, but I have a broken foot. It's not exactly broken, like the bone isn't broken, but I have 2 bones rubbing together. There's no cartilage there. And it's the big ones right in the middle. So the front of my foot is migrating off to the side. Yeah, I'll show it to you someday. But so because I limp on that foot, it aggravates the sacroiliac joint that's bad on the other hip. And then I get muscle spasms, and then that clamps down on my sciatic nerve, and then my leg goes numb or catches fire or does whatever it wants to do on the given day. So walking for me is not a pleasurable experience, especially after about, I don't know, 20, 30 steps. So, you know, it's been rough, but I need to get this foot operated on, and I'm finally giving it up. I'm going to go under the knife in April because I can't take it anymore. And I keep putting it off because I keep changing jobs, and I don't want to leave a new employer high and dry. Being out for 3 months on medical leave, because I'll be in a cast for at least a month, and then maybe a walking cast for 2. So I just don't want to do that to a new employer, and I've changed employers a couple times in the past couple of years, but I don't ever want to change employers again. I don't want to ever move my toolbox again, and I hope that I get to work where I work now for the rest of my life, or the rest of my career anyway. Yeah, it is and it isn't, because I'm sure there's a bit that goes, fuck, I wish I didn't hurt every day. like, is it worth working every day to not hurt? I don't know. If you could go back, change it all, I don't know. I definitely would have never done a freaking rotation on that Redneck's tires, because fucking 100-pound wheel tire combination will cause some busted up goddamn disc in your back. But it's what it is. Dude, you are the farthest thing from what you just said. Farthest thing, bro. Dude, you need to take a step back and take a look at your footprint right now. I'm serious, bro. Like you need to look at your online presence in the first place. I mean, bro. Don't even use that word, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Not even, man. Not even. Dude, look at what you've done for me. I'm just one screwball weirdo in the middle of Florida. I mean, come on. You've changed my life, dude. Seriously. I mean, why do you think all of a sudden everything's expanding and blowing up, and I'm getting all these hits and getting noticed by freaking certain people, and all of a sudden, because I got this camera. Wow, what a coinky dink. Dude, don't even go there, bro. Fuck, you're making me tear up, dude. Come on, man. Shit. Fucker. You bastard. Fuck, man. Seriously, dude. Don't even say that. It's not even funny, man. It's not even like we're putting out there to get sympathy. Like yeah, you're not even there, dude. You're so far from that. So far from that. Yeah, I know it feels that way, dude. Because you're not out there like working and all that stuff. But dude, you're contributing to society in a way that you never did before. You're not out there, sawing down trees and clearing property and fucking making people happier with, their surroundings and shit. You're doing a different deed for society now, bro. You're providing entertainment. When people have a shitty day at work and they pop up your site and fucking watch your videos and jump in fucking houses and fucking doing ridiculous shit and then breaking stuff that they thought about buying and now they're not going to because they saw you test it, you're providing a service. You're providing a service of not only entertainment, but I mean, I don't know what the hell you would call it. Whatever Consumer Reports was, you're testing and reporting, on publicly available items so that people can make up their own decision. You're not even biased about it, which is the best thing because most people are. But you have a massive amount of experience with a great variation of brands and models and sizes and battery types and whatnot. Where I don't, dude. I'm here with a bunch of 6S's and a freaking a gas truck and a equally old electric truck, from the 80s. So, I guess the SXT was from the 90s, but you know what I mean, man. Like, don't even go there, dude. I don't ever want to hear that out of your mouth again, please. You are worth so much more than you even think. Fuck. Come here, you big bastard. All right, so done. Pinion. All right, now, right. Yeah, we need axles. So I guess I could pull the other axle out of the stunt truck and put it in this one because I'm not going to be using that until I get the MTCs in it. So here's what it is. I'm sure, dude. She's a wonderful woman. No, I'll tell you what that is. That's your inner retard going, you can't do it, stupid. Nobody's going to like you. You need to keep him quiet. Your inner retard, it will screw you up every time. Tell him to shut the fuck up and get on with it. Oh, great. Another stalker judge or tagged me on TikTok or whatever. Another, what do you call it? Scammer. I've heard that name before too, which is funny. These people are idiots. Anyway, guys, I'm starving and I didn't get to eat before the cast because, well, the Chinese food place was closed, so I actually had to shop. So I bought a steak and some mac and cheese. So I'm going to have dinner now and then take a shower and go to bed and go to work in the morning because we have a half day tomorrow. But before I go, because on the flip side, in fact, actually Thursday will be Christmas, right? Yeah. So I will be still on 8 o'clock. And we will be probably taking apart that Hypergo, changing oils and fluids and inspecting what has been done to it since Logan Brown has owned it, which has been a proper beatdown, as you will see. But I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you before then or talk to you, and to you and your family, and Godspeed and Happy Hanukkah if you're on the dreidel side of things. I don't know how to say that. I'm just, trying to be politically correct. And whatever visible God in the sky you pray to, may he shine, bliss upon you. I know I pray to the automotive gods every day for a good day. That's for sure. But you guys are all awesome, and I thank you very much for all your support. This has been a fun ride. And who knows where it's going to go? Who knows how it's going to go? As far as I'm concerned, I could just stay like this and we can all hang out once in a while, and I'll be perfectly happy with that. Because you guys have been really good to me. Thank you. And good night and Godspeed.